It's okay now. So sorry. What is wrong with the sound today? What is wrong with the sound today? What is wrong with the sound today? And echo! It was, I heard, just so I have to say hello again. Is still echo or it's okay now? Ker zakasnitev, pa zdaj ne vem. It's okay now. Finally. So this happens sometimes when you do your live. So hello to everyone again, because I already say hello to everybody 2 times and you didn't hear me. So hello and welcome and sorry again. So first we will go to our dry paintings like always. These paintings are from last live with primary colors. The marble one, they're quite funky, aren't they? And this other one with the comb wasn't so happy. I love the lines and I love how they dried, but I would love to have a flow here a little different. You know me, I always find something to say that maybe should be a little different. I don't know exactly which paintings I did, so I will just show you some. Rajko, ate imam zdaj nameščeta tle na... Hvala. This is the dragon one with primary colors that I use the comb to. I totally see a dragon, so interesting piece. I think I see a head here and some arm and something and some wings here. You see? So this is this one dry. And this will go on Monday to Linda's house, Linda Gutowski. This is the diptych, double dip. We'll try to show you the details because they are gorgeous. And the other one, it's so beautiful, abstract flower painting. So, and another one that it varnished already and will go to Linda's house is the velvet. This one is just so beautiful because of that velvet, this little pigment. It's just dried amazing. You see, it goes from blue to green to even a purple shade of blue, and it's dark and it's light and it's everything. So it dried really nice. So Linda, I'm glad that they will live in your home now. Okay. And what else? I had a do's and don't challenge with Doris that I struggled. Thank you, Doris. But the final painting I really like. Yes, it is quite orangey, but it's like a grass or something. Maybe good for the Halloween because it's so orange. I wasn't sure about that one, but after all, I really like the dry result. So sometimes you don't like the wet one and then you like the dry one, and here is the total opposite way. I love this painting and it cracked totally. This was the first one that I did, a Dutch pour kind of hair dryer with ultimate pouring from PBO. You see what happened? I obviously thinned them down way too much because I want to have them thin for a hair dryer, and probably I shouldn't do that with ultimate pouring medium. Julie, no. We don't dress up in Slovenia for Halloween because we have Mardi Gras normally in March, 40 days before. 40 dni pred Veliko nočjo, ne? Yeah, 40 days before Easter. We have Mardi Gras, like, you know, these things that you dress up and kids go around and everything in spring. But lately, last years, a lot of people start to they adopt this your holiday, or how can I say, we didn't have it before, but we now have some new American thing too in Slovenia. Not now, last 10 years maybe, Rajko, 10, 15, 20. Sometimes I'm old and sometimes I don't remember. I think that it's 10 years ago, but maybe it's even 20. But yes, Consuelo, we wear clothes every day on Halloween too. Maybe not all of them, but normally. Nice one. So we have some pumpkins out and some kind of things, but not as Halloweenish as in States. Okay, this is Halloween in Slovenia, and this is the second painting with ultimate pouring medium that I tried to do this blown thing that Nikki D does, and I failed, so I just swiped a little bit, and this one was thicker and this one is okay. So this is with ultimate pouring medium, nothing else. So obviously it shouldn't be thin as much, but otherwise it works nice for lacing. Now to the flower with school glue. You know how it is with glue, it dried a little more dull, or how can I say? Because school glue or glues normally dry different than my pouring medium that dries really shiny. This one, but it will be okay when I will varnish it. So this is how it dried. I did a terrible job at lifting napkin on this one, and then I spin it maybe a little too much, but that's how it is. And now to the experiment. Ooh, I'm loud, Raiko says. With the cup that I will use today, the Brian's cup. Brian gave this cup to Doris, and Doris sent me. Linda, no sound again. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you hear me? Okay. Okay. So now to this one. I know that it looks totally blue, but it isn't, because of iridescent blue-green in this painting. It turns, you know, these Pebeo iridescent paints are just gorgeous, you see. Here you can see that green side of the Pebeo and the blue side, and you see some copper, and it really did turn out like an inside of the wave or something. So, and this, you see, here is iridescent blue-green with Prussian blue from Amsterdam, and it's green and blue. I hope that it shows on camera. If you didn't try those two, they are different, you know, you have to know, because they act and react differently. I talked about that already, but still, again, one is Pebeo iridescent blue-green, and one is iridescent green-blue, you know. And if I would use, I used green-blue. If I would use blue-green, it will be more green. I know that it sounds weird, but it's different. They are different. If you have an opportunity, try to play with those. And like all the other iridescent paints, you will see the most if they will touch a dark color, like here this Prussian phthalo. I will try to do like that. You see all these lines that you maybe don't see like that, but there is a lot going on. And the one from yesterday, it isn't dried yet, but I will show it to you anyway. You will see where it's still wet, where. Here is still wet, you see, this part, the middle part, but this is dry. And this base is just a scrape of paint, but I love how this is drying, so I will definitely play more with blow dryer. Sorry for the glare, but I just can't get rid of all the glare. Never. No. When I did this Dutch pour, I think that I now know what I have to do with the hair dryer, because I have to find my own way how I will do that, because I'm struggling with total copying technique of somebody, because I don't have that feeling with a hair dryer. I suck with a hair dryer. I even don't hair dry my hair, because I just don't know how to handle my, you know, but I like the effects, and that's why I try here and there. So this is this one, and I like it. Okay, Tom. What is wrong today? Sorry, all wrong today. So, technology not working with me today. So I have 12 by 24-inch canvas and those two cups to use again. Brian, again, if you watch or if you will watch, thank you, I love them. I will do a waterfall, you know, pour. And I will use the same colors as I did, but I will change copper with gold today. So I will just bring my colors in and layer this. It's called Doris Waterfall Cup because Doris tried to do some kind of waterfall cups things and then Brian designed this one. And I really liked how I could, you know, probably it can be used in different ways. So just a second to think about. I will have some Prussian blue background, hopefully negative, some negative space. So I will add this Prussian blue on the first chamber. I don't know if this is the right way, but I will. Okay. I think that I have enough. And then will be iridescent blue-green by Pebeo. Whoop. And iridescent precious gold by Pebeo. Whoop. And here I will add this carnation pink that it's just kind of ivory. And I will add all these colors, all 4 colors here, with Prussian blue on top, I think. Because I want the Prussian blue to be the first and the last one that it will flow off the cup. Maybe this will not work, let's see. I always complicate a little, probably. Because if I will have this wings kind of thing, I want that the first paint that it will pour from the cup will be the same as a background, to maybe don't have that, I don't know, I just have something in my head, maybe it will not work like that. Zdaj boš pa lahno preklopil, da vidim. Ja, ne moram drugače, ker ne bo šlo not. Malo še lahko mogoče približam, veliko pa ne.
Ne, gled to.
Zdaj? Zdaj bo? Just a second, technical difficulties again. Okay. We just want to get another angle, and I don't know what is wrong with the technology today. Something is wrong. Okay, I was just thinking a little bit. I will pour a little of this Prussian phthalo here for a kind of flow extender, but not too much, I think. And you know, if you would pour your cup this way, you will get different pattern than if you will pour it that way. So I will pour it that way today. Let's do that. And exactly happened what I thought that it will not. And you can go higher and, you know, and closer to have different pattern if you want. I just hope that there will not be too much of this kind of white. Stop! Okay. And now I will pour some blue around. I like how these details look, because they are quite beautiful. And then I will tilt it. We'll just marry this. Thank you so much, Didri. Ooh, this is the hard one for me to pronounce your name. Didri. I don't know. Probably not the right pronunciation, but you know who you are. We have totally different pronunciation of the чорка. Кой чорка? Kaj? Doesn't matter. Yes, pronunciation of letters. I couldn't remember the word for the word letter, but it's weird, but that's how it is. Have to focus now on my pour, that I will not mess it. So I'm not quite sure about this white part. And Nera and Flora having fun outside. I have to stretch those lines because they are beautiful, but I'm still not quite decide what I want to do with this composition. Definitely don't want to have this kind of worm here. Back to the middle. Something bothers me and I don't know what. Maybe it needs kind of a rack here in the middle. What do you think? I should have added blue blue on the bottom here in the smallest part to have more blue here in the middle, I think. I will do it, let's do it. I will do it just marbles. I'm afraid that marble, I was thinking to dip my stick into the blue and go all the way down to create kind of a feathery two parts, or how can I say? Let's see. Maybe I will have to use a marble because this is not looking good. Let's spread it. Let's stir this. I will just try to work on this side first because I like it more. I didn't want to have this much white, so this wasn't the best idea to add this carnation pink here. Oop. So I will try to tilt it off here. Probably I'm not in focus, but just don't know how to tilt that, to tilt some of this off and bring it back. Now this blue line will not be the best thing that I did, probably. We can still roll a marble if we don't like it. Have to go to that corner. I'm a small woman, and when I have a big canvas I have problems because I don't see what I'm doing. When I watch Mina, because she is a big woman, not big as big, tall, not tall, yes, tall. And I'm short. This is probably the right word. Not big. Okay. Okay. And now back. And I see some weird cells here in this white that I don't like. A little towards me. I know that I should do it that way that you would see, but then I don't see. I will see. Oh, Raiko just remind me that I have another angle, so, and I'm looking on the other camera, so I'm technically a little weird, so, but you know that if you know me. Okay, let's think. Stare. Karen would say stare. Let's stare for a second. But I can't. Ooh. I can't save this white part. I don't know what to do to get rid a little bit of this white part, and I see a ton of cells in here. Maybe I should torch this part. Maybe some cells will pop up and it will, or there will be just these little dots, yes. Ooh! Which paint does that? Probably this carnation one. But I will leave it like it is. What do you say? They clean really well. Raiko said that somebody asked, you see this one is already cleaned. Where is Kiro camera, mom? Tas gurno. So this one is already used, you see, and they clean really, really well. Okay. Raiko said that my hands are always dirty, you know that. So what do you think? Should we leave it? I think that I will leave it to dry. I will just wipe this bottom. So, do you have any suggestions what we can try with this cup? Okay. I did I just messed my sides here. Mess up my sides. I will just leave them like that because otherwise it will be just worse. What other technique? I did it on a spinner and did it like a waterfall or wings. What else? Maybe just a straight pour or a ring pour. We can't do flower dip. Or maybe we can pour like straight pour over the cup bottom or bottle or glass bottom or something. Think about it while I will clean my mess a little bit. I didn't do quite some time this pouring over the straight pour. I will reuse this paint, you know, that I'm scraping, so because, and maybe we can add some pearl white in a straight pour instead of this carnation pink that it's white and it reacts weird. I think that these colors with some pearl white should look really nice together. I don't know, with some cloudy kind of look that pearl white will give if we will do a straight pour. Hi? No, I never dipped a straight pour. Yes, sometimes, you know, when I do, I don't know, whatever technique, and if nothing works, normally I dip my canvas on the plastic, and I have few of them right there, so I can show them if you want. You see, and this is my scrape of paint, that it's nice blue color for a flow extender or something. Ooh. And my hands again, because I forgot my gloves again. I will just wash them and be right back. Oh. Okay. So this is one of my failed pours that I just, you know, end up dipping. As you can see, that it was a failed pour. Here is a tape, you see, and this is a total mess that I did with this because it just didn't work, nothing. And when nothing works, when I have a ton of paint, I do that. See what happened, this is it. Here is another one like that, you see? And sometimes it turned out good, sometimes it doesn't. This one is just a big mess. So, yes, I probably dipped all techniques that they are in acrylic pouring, because this is the last thing that I do before I say, okay, I will scrape it or whatever. So, oh, hello, Angie. What we do, what we decide, straight pour with pearl white. Maybe. I have some pearl white here. I'm a little short maybe on this Prussian blue or not. Let me grab a canvas for straight pour. Doris, do you maybe know how many ounces these cups hold? Doris, are you here? I didn't see if you are still here. Wandering straight pour. Ring. Thank you, Julie. Okay, thank you, Moose. If you don't know, Moose Crazy's Flowing Canvas has live queue at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Doris at DF Designs, she goes live today at 7, I believe. I will use a spinner anyway, just in case. A ta stranska, okej. Ale malo bliži tam, lahko, ne? Ja, o.
Tak.
Moram popraviti, veš, tako. Dobro?
Dobrze, w centrum.
Ja, v centri?
Ja.
Okay, I just have to...
Masz rękę, to jest dobrze.
Okay, Doris, I ask if you maybe know how many ounces those cups are, because I don't know. I really don't know. Thank you, Diane. I will use the same cup. I'm just thinking how to layer my paints because I don't want to have my pearl white just... I will add some pearl white just here and there. So I will start with this Prussian blue again. Or maybe not, maybe I want the Prussian blue in the middle. Yes, I want the Prussian blue in the middle, I think. So I will leave... No, I have 4 chambers now. I will use this one with 3. Okay, thank you, Doris. 8 ounces. So this is 12 by 12. It should be okay. I will use this one with 3 this time. And let me think. Should we do... No, gold here. And adding pearl white in every one of them. Yes, I will do that. So I will start this time with Pebeo blue-green. And I will add some pearl white. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And let's do some Prussian on top. Let's just play. It don't need to be one paint, you know, just one. And I will add gold, just one color in one chamber. You can just play. And some pearl white again. And I will add this green here. Oop. And here I will start with Prussian and some pearl white. I think that I need a little more. Okay, and some pearl white and let's do and gold. Okay. I don't know how this will end up. Should we add a little more pearl white here? Let's do that. Okie doke. So I will do just a fantasy pour. I will do a straight ring. I don't know. Go with the flow. That's why we call it fluid art too. Because it's fluid and we can just follow the flow. Yeah. Oop. I'm basically going closer because it will whoa. Catch the drip. I catch it, caught it. Okay. And I have this scrape off paint that I can pour around for a flow extender, and then I can scrape it again and I will have a flow extender again, because those colors together will not go muddy, you know, because I have just some blues and gold. Ja. O ponoći.
Ponoći?
Ja.
A nije 12?
Ne, ponoći. And it has a little shimmer, this background too, because of the gold that it was there. Okay. I like to, you know, I say marry those background and the pattern that I have, because then it flows nicer. And I forgot my gloves again. I'm tempted to do some reds, but maybe not. Maybe I will just tilt it. Yeah. I will just tilt it because I hope that I will get some effects from this pearl white here, and then I will go from there. A little tilt first. Maybe too much white. Let's do that. Huh? We shall see. Maybe I should even leave it like this. Yes, because it's kind of galactic. I will just pour some of this background here and then I will think. I remember when Mina Villegas did those, you know, ring pours or straight pours with a negative space, exploring negative space. And sad Doris najbolje govorila je to. Koja? Link sam poslala. What do you think? Should I leave it like a planet or something, a galaxy thing, or should I tilt it more? Definitely there is a lot of paint still on the canvas and we can stretch these lines more, but kind of like it like that. I will just work a little bit. You know, when I'm looking, I will try to explain, because I normally don't explain like that, what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking that I like it, but because here is this line, and this line here is a little, I don't know, too narrow for me. regardless to all this composition, because I just hope that I will not drip on it, so I will just wipe my hands, gloves a little bit. So I will just try to talk you through what my thinking process. I will leave a negative space, but I just think that it has to be a little more curvy here, not here. This is my thinking. And if I want to do that, I have to have a weight of paint here, so that it will flow here. Let's do that. Try to do that. Not necessarily that this works as you hope, you know, because it can go totally different way. So, okay. And now that one is narrow, so I'm going back to the middle, and maybe it will look more. No, not much of a difference. Let's leave it, because it is kind of cute. When I will show you a close-up, you will see. Just a little. Let's leave it, and now I try to do again. Try to get the weight of the paint there, that it will know. Yes, Amadei, I'm loud, I know. Okay, I will leave it, because I like this background too, because it's shimmery, because of the gold, you know, from the scrape of paint. I will just bring the other painting in and take you for a close-up, and of course wash my hands again, because I will be totally messy again. Toto bom imela. Toto. Ne uno, ki je tudi spodaj, ni samo tudi zgori dol, ampak meni se zdi enka.
Ja, vem, manj.
Okay. Hopefully I will not end the glare, but I can't help it. So here is the first one. I will go like that. Like the lines, but definitely shouldn't have. I should have add blue here where is white. You know, that there will be just not as much white. But I think that, and you see those, don't like those little holes, kind of. And this is the galaxy. And it will be all shimmery because it's pearl white, and in the background is a shimmer because it's a scrape of paint, and iridescent blue-green and gold, and I think that it will look pretty cool. So, I had a lot of fun with this Doris Waterfall Cup. Doris has his own cup. Yay! I don't have my own cup. Even though that, I don't know, doesn't matter. So this was it. Okay? Rajko says that you will not hear my clock because you didn't hear it today. Because I didn't have a sound. but doesn't matter. So if you want, you can check Moose after. And of course, thank you all for coming to be, and for all your donations. Okay. And thank you for all my moderators. Raiko is dictating me what to say because I'm a little confused today because of all these technical difficulties. So forgive me if I said something weird today, but that's how it is in real life. This is real life, that's why it's live. So, hello Billion, I didn't saw you, sorry. Hello Judy, and goodbye. See you on the next one.